Anyone looks away takes a turn. Toby, I'm going to give you a chance to avoid this. Maybe Mr. Waller will let everyone enjoy this blessed day. I want you healthy, so you'll work hard. All you have to do is tell me your name.
I'm Kunta Kinte.
Son of a... Your name is Toby. Now tell me your name.
Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Let's start off by giving all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Vashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth in truth, and teaching this word in truth and sincerity. Hey, and this is just a quick scene, okay, from the show Roots, okay? And this is just a example of one of the many ways how we got our heritage and culture beat out of us, okay? Because only in America are people, in the Americas, okay, our people don't, American captivity, so to say, that our people don't know we are the Israelites, okay? In every other captivity, we knew we were the Israelites, okay? Then in the Egyptian captivity, in the Assyrian captivity, in the Babylonian captivity, in the Medo-Persian captivity, in the Greek and the Roman captivity, we knew we were the Israelites. But not in the Americas, okay? And this is just one of the many forms of the ways that how we lost our heritage, which was prophesied in Jeremiah 17:4.
Kunta Kinte.
That's not your name. Toby's your name. Now what is your name?
See. Kunta Kinte.
Toby's your name. Now I'll ask you again. Tell me your name. Say it! Say it! Say it! Toby!
Kunta Kinte.
Toby! It's Toby! Now say it! Toby! Damn you! Bloody liquor bastard. You will not move from here till you say your name. Not if night falls or a new day comes. You will say Toby. Say it. Say it! Say it! Say it!
Tomorrow I hurt my boy.
Please. I'm here.
No, Benja. I can't see our boy. I've looked for him everywhere. He isn't coming home. Say it! Say it! Say it! Say your name. Your owner's wife chose for you. Say your name. So you know this ain't Africa. This is Virginia. And you're the property of John Waller. Like the horses and hogs. Nothing more.
Hey, and I want to stop that right there real quick, you know, because, you know, the so-called Negroes, you know, West Indians and Haitians, we're not from Africa, okay? Our homeland is Jerusalem, okay? Galatians 4:26, but Jerusalem above is free is the mother of us all, okay? We just dwelt in Africa, and mainly the parts of West Africa, you know, for a period of time as refugees, okay, running from the Roman persecution in 70 AD, okay, but we are the Israelites, okay, according to the Bible, because we fit the curses, okay. The Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, okay. You can go to Deuteronomy, the 33rd chapter, and Genesis, the 49th chapter, okay. And there's more places in the scriptures that how we know that we are the Israelites, okay.
Say your name so you know what you are. Say it. Say it. Say it! Say it! Say your name! Say it! Say Toby! Tell me your name! Say it, damn you! Say Toby! Just say your name! Listen. Say it again. Louder. What's your name? What's your name? You said it. That's what I'm saying.
See, what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans fail to realize that the so-called white man, okay, Edom, Esau, never showed no mercy to us. Okay? And what? According to the Bible, they are our enemies. That's why it says what? And thou shalt serve even thyself shalt continue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. Okay? So we are what? Serving our enemies today in captivity. Okay? They are our enemies, period. Okay? And just because, you know, a lot of the Northern Kingdom like to say, well, we was never slaves and we was never on no slave ships. Well, you don't know history because you're wrong. Okay? Just was when we was grabbed up and put on them cargo slave ships coming from West Africa, you were being shipped from the Americas back to Spain, back to different places of Europe. Okay? So you was in captivity just as well as we were. Okay? At the same time. Okay? I'm gonna get a scripture. Alright. Who, me? It said, what's it, Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. See? Oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go. So y'all were in captivity at the same time as we were in captivity. Okay? So while we were, Judah, Benjamin, Levi was on their ways from the shores of West Africa to the Americas, y'all were being delivered back to Spain and back to Europe. Okay? This is in history. Okay? This is in history that, you know, our people do not like to study. Okay? But as you can see from the clip, Esau showed no mercy to him, okay? Because he wanted to prove, to put him in subjection and to stop being rebellious. That's why he had all the other slaves out there watching as well. Because what? So if they would have got a rebellious spirit in their mind, it showed them the punishment that would happen to them. Okay? But the point of this lesson was what? We were to discontinue from our heritage. Okay? And that was one of the many forms of the ways that Esau did it. Okay? You know, as well as what? Having us consent to their religion and their gods. Okay? Christianity. Okay? Catholic, Baptist, Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, whatever they deemed fit, or whatever Esau, the so-called white man, was doing at that time. That's what he wanted us to consent to, or what? We was put to death. Okay? It was either bow down to their God, or let's say their idol, or die. Okay? Consent to their religion, or die. Okay? Hey, that's what it was all about. And they showed no mercy. Okay? To the no favor to the old nor to the young. Okay? Hey, you know, that was my first time watching that part, man. That was kind of yeah, like my nephew said, that was kind of brutal, man. You know, the chain had spikes on it. Okay. Oh man, hey, that's why you devils got it coming, man. You gotta pay. You know, seen. That's why, you know, it's beautiful that I finally seen the Nat Turner movie about a week ago. And Nat Turner end up being in the right spirit. You know, rebelling against the devil. Okay, because before he was a preacher, they had him going around preaching to slaves, and he was mingling the scriptures. But he knew the truth. He knew what he was doing was wrong. So that's why when the time came, when he was fed up and the spirit came on him, they had that rebellion. Okay. You know. So skip Baruch 3 and 8. Start at 7, right? It says, "For this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, into intent we should call upon the name and praise thee in our captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee." That's right. So today we're in captivity. And what? We're calling upon the name. The name of what? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Heavenly Father, and His Son. Okay? In captivity we're calling upon His name. Okay? Verse 8, it says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power." That's right, because our forefathers, they were sinned and they went off and started transgressing. Okay, you know, the reason why we're in this position in captivity today, subject to payments. Okay, and we're scattered to the four corners of the earth. Okay, for a reproach and a curse, and you can find that curse that's on us, or curse is, in the Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay, the how that we know the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, that what? We are the true biblical Israelites. Okay. Hey, so, you know, at the end of the day, we got our heritage beat out of us, but now we're coming back. We're in the time of, it's the end, and the Heavenly Father is what? He's stirring up our minds of the way of remembrance. Okay? And we're coming back into the true power and the true gospel. Okay, and knowing who our power is. Okay, that's why it says Jude 1 and 5, "And I will therefore put you in remembrance, though you once knew this, how that the Lord have saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not." That's right. Okay, so He's putting in our mind of remembrance. Okay, who we are as a people, who we are as a nation, who is our great power. Okay, and that is what? The Heavenly Father Yahweh, and through His Son Yahushua. Hey, so at the end of the day, so the so-called Negro and Latino, Native American, man, woman, and child, your history and your true book is in the Holy Bible. Okay? And your true power is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua through his son, who the world didn't call Jesus Christ. Hope this was edifying. Shalom.